Nerf this!
Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, take a look at the details of my videos when you get a chance. I got a lot of great resources for you in there. I got links to my Discord server if you want to come hang out with me. We got links to WHF's recruiting Discord server if you're interested in joining the WHF family. Also got links to WHF's live streamer, so check that out when you get a chance. If you take off full screen, there's a little down arrow. If you press that, it'll expand the description. You'll find all those useful links in there. For today's video, we're going to go over some really unique Bowler Witch attacks, including the second two attacks I'm going to show you out of three. Is going to be some that I've never seen before, kind of a blend between the Frozen Witch strategy and the Bowler Witch strategy. So I thought that was really interesting. And but we're going to start out with just... Actually, you know, none of these attacks are standard, which is great because they're using a lot of creativity. We're down in WHF2, getting content from this war between highly active. WHF2 got the win by 6 stars, not even close. But let's go ahead and look at this first hit. More of a standard Bowler Witch, but with a twist. And you're going to see what I'm talking about when we pull up the army that Fado used here. So if you look at the composition... you know what I mean? Really only got 8 bowlers in the comp. Not a lot for a Bowler Witch. But if you look, he's also got a bunch of giants, 5 of them, and he's got 7 loons for the back end with a haste. So he's bringing 2 rages, 1 heal, 1 jump, and he's got 2 freezes. Kind of help that push because he is going to push right through that first single target Inferno. But let's just go ahead and hit play on this. It's a really well done attack, really well planned. It's down at 6 o'clock. He gets down the golem and just a few funneling troops. He's using some bowler bounces for funnels and a couple of wizards as well. A lot of trash buildings on the side. That's why he started there. He wanted to get that side started cutting in first. That way his core push actually pushes through the core. So down in the left-hand corner, we got witches with healers, kind of a witch slap style side right over there. And you'll see he's going to be able to take out this first air defense pretty quick. So those healers shouldn't run into any more trouble until they get back, maybe even all the way up into range of this back air defense. So they should have free reign over that whole side. And I got to pause, all right? I was talking about that, and I missed something really important. How he used those giants right in here. You see that single target Inferno range right there? He dropped off 5 of those giants, and they're spread them out a little bit, and they were tanking that single target Inferno so that he didn't have to use that freeze on that Inferno until that wall wrecker had already broken through 2 walls. And look at the health on that wall wrecker. So if you can get away with tanking a single target Inferno with a few giants, do it. Excellent idea. So gets that wall wrecker in through the freeze. We got the enemy CC. Now he's got bowlers, heroes. This core push really pushing in through the core. So that siege machine's about ready to go down, and he drops a rage and a heal immediately because he knows he's got bowlers inside that clan castle. They are kind of fragile, so if they're out in front and they're getting ready to pop out, you got to get down spells, heals really fast to support them. And, you know, usually a rage as well, because once they're raged up, they can take out defenses pretty quickly. And, you know, sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Anyways, he's got loons coming in on the backside. I think he was a little distracted because that haste is late. If he would have targeted, like, hard this section right here, could lead into this single target Inferno with all 7 of those loons and that haste, he would have wiped it out. He would have crushed this base even harder. As it is, doesn't really matter. He still crushes the base. He's got a bunch of witches still up. He's got a bunch of bowlers still up. He's got both heroes still up. Queen still has an ability. Just absolutely crushes this base. Crushes it. It's all gone. It's not even close. Not even a little bit. So, gonna end up... His queen's not real bright. She goes and sits there on a wall in target of the single, but he's still got her ability, so he's able to get her through that wall, and she's gonna be able to get through that Inferno. She's gonna win that battle, so... Really well-planned hit. Really well executed by Fado here. There we go. Tons of troops left up. Crush the base. Alright, now we're going to check out these interesting hits that I was telling you about. These are lower weight bases, they're tier 1s, but Tony's going to just fresh both of these tier 1s with this attack. Really interesting stuff here. Look at this army composition. This is like a cross between a Bowler Witch and a Frozen Witch. And as soon as I saw the comp, I was like, oh man, I gotta watch these. I gotta watch these. I think you guys might be interested in these. You know, I don't think either one of them is a crush base, you know what I mean? And they are lower weight bases, but it does get you thinking. I know it gets me thinking about, you know, some different possibilities. So, you know what I mean? Got a Bowler Healer Witch thing going up on the top right. And using the other thing on the same thing on the other side as well. Look at that. Had about 6 or 7 freezes going into this base, so he's just going to keep freezing the single target Inferno, keep freezing the enemy Queen, freezing the CC, just really trying to keep that wall wrecker alive, and of course heroes and core push alive too as they go into that base deeper. And sure enough, because of that, that wall wrecker is going to make it really deep into that base. Got a ton of witches still rolling around on the top. Unfortunately, they lost their healers. You know what I mean? I'm not sure it's the best choice. You see this air defense right here? Not the best choice of using healers on that side because they are going to get sniped by that air defense. They can't reach it. The witches can't reach it. They can't take it out. But that air defense can reach your healers. So that's why this one is going to get a little bit close. But you know what I mean? Luckily, it's a lower weight one, so able to kind of bully his way through it as well. Definitely an interesting army composition, though. Man, I love seeing new stuff. Another interesting thing about it is Tony chose to bring a P.E.K.K.A. and a couple giants in that CC. I guess really wanted some extra tanking in front of the heroes and witches in the core there. So the witches, great. P.E.K.K.A.s are really tanky. They're not as tanky as golems, but the advantage of a P.E.K.K.A. is they can take out defenses. They do a ton of damage. They can break through walls as well. You see right here, P.E.K.K.A.s don't care about walls. They'll just bust right through them. So it really kind of continues opening up the base on the back end. And see, this one's, you know what I mean? You know, not a crush, not a ton of troops left up, but it wasn't close. Not really, not this one, because Tony's still got a queen with ability left, you know what I mean? Nothing else in the base that can really take out that, especially with all the skellies and witches left up as well. So unfortunately, I would have loved to have seen an archer or something up there on this. You know what I mean? You got to account for all those corner structures, otherwise you're really risking a time fail. But luckily, Tony's got enough time to get up there and get it done. Definitely kudos on, you know, coming up with a really, really interesting attack strategy. A hybrid, blending 2 other attack strategies. I love seeing creativity. Love it. Really interesting stuff. And like I said, Tony freshes 2 tier 1 bases with this attack. And we're going to get to watch this other one right now. So once again, got bowlers, healers, witches coming down on the flanks. Just kind of like exactly like a bowler witch that uses healers, you know what I mean? So, and then got it kind of going on the other side as well, and just a ton of freezes going in. Already freezing that single target Inferno, you know, because it's locked onto that wall wrecker. Good choice there. Another freeze on it. Just really trying to preserve the health of that wrecker so it can break through as much of that base as possible. Now, Tony is bringing a jump, you know what I mean? Because eventually it's going to get stopped, and you want to be able to flow through the rest of the base wherever it does end up getting stopped at. So it ends up popping right there. Use a really nice jump over that expo compartment. It's going to open up most of the rest of that base, except for the very back end. So now we got that P.E.K.K.A. coming out that Tony likes to put in there. Doing some really good tanking for the queen, and also taking out those buildings and defenses as well. Once again, you know, this base had a multi-target on the back end, so that P.E.K.K.A. becomes an even better choice for this base. You know what I mean? Bowlers would have been targeted. You know, 5 bowlers in there would have been targeted and taken care pretty quickly by that multi without a heal. So this one gets a little close. Going to be a little bit closer than the last one, but you're going to see Tony's still got a bunch of witches all over this base. There's a lot of witches in this comp. I want to say 10 or 12 or something like that. You know what I mean? So they're going to be able to get it done against this tier 1. Like I said, you know, they're not max bases. They're not like crushed. You know, I'm not telling you this is some overpowering attack, but you know what? If you use it on a base that looks like it's really vulnerable to it, then yeah, it is going to be an overpowering attack. I just wanted to show it to you guys because it's not standard. I've never seen it before, and I hope it gets you thinking. And you know what I mean? Gives you ideas. If you're seeing something you don't like on a base, you know, maybe this will give you an idea that'll work a little bit better for you. So don't be afraid to change your army composition. Don't ever go with like, oh, this army composition for a bowler witch attack. Every base is different. Every army needs to be different too. Take advantage of the certain, you know, locations of those defenses, the certain aspects of the bases. You know what I mean? Customize every single army for every single base, and you're going to find a lot of success that way. All right, so let's fast forward through the rest of this. I hope you guys liked the video. You know what I mean? I know bowler videos always get a lot of hits, so I try to find them for you guys. There's not very many of them in WHF main, so I'm like, let me go see if I can find some in WHF too. So thank you to Jono for letting me hop over and check it out. I'm gonna pull some more content from these guys too. A lot of great attacks going on in WHF too. They're in CWL Premier, so look forward to showing some more of their attacks as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Nerf this!